I have very, very high expectations for this team. We were able to add some really key pieces into what we were missing last year. We're bringing back a lot of experience with our third-year returners, and so we're ready to get this thing rolling. I think it's a little bit of both. We definitely want to run the ball. We have, we got TK Catchings there that can really run the floor. She's lost about 30 pounds. She's came back ready to roll. She's in great shape. And so it just depends on what group we have on the floor as far as what style we're going to play. But we definitely want to basically get up and down the floor. Want to get as many possessions as possible. Of course, we do have some other players as far as their body types and style where we can kind of go inside and pound a little bit, where we might have to slow the ball down. But our first style of play is going to be basically defending full court, basically getting your grill and running the ball. Coming back, we have MORGYN PAYNE. Basically, she started as our point guard last year. We were able to put some pieces around her as far as shooters. I think we really struggled from behind the arc last year. But her unique thing is that she can get that ball up that floor, which fits the style of us running the ball. In the off season right now, she's been working on a three-point shot and basically being able to get in there and knock down jumpers. I think that's the main thing that she lacked in her game last year, and I think that's what she's going to bring to the floor this year for us. Beverly is just an elite competitor. I'm excited about actually having her here for a third year. I think she's coming back definitely with more IQ. She's matured a lot as a player and as an individual. And so I just think this year is just going to be fun with all these young ladies. We also have ELSIE Harris coming in. ELSIE has a great ability to basically knock down shots from behind the arc. She can also score from all three levels. Last year was her first year playing. She missed out on her freshman year due to a knee injury. I think this year we're actually going to see her best basketball, and I really feel like her best basketball is ahead of her. We also have Sharice Bridges returning. She's always been a force for us in the paint, as well as she's a big that can knock down shots from behind the arc. Lately, for the last 2 years, she's actually been our best three-point shooter from behind the arc, and so we're glad to have her back, as well as TK Catchings. I mentioned her earlier. She's came back 30 pounds lighter. She's in the best shape of her life. She's running the floor. She's finishing around the rim. I'm really excited about getting her on the floor and really seeing her have a breakout year this year. We also have Anaya Sadler. She's one of our best slashers. She's elite at that. Her mid-range game is elite. She gets to the basket at will. Right now, we're working on her three-point attempts from behind the arc. Last year, I think she only attempted one, but we got to get her attempts up so she can be more of a dangerous player where people won't sag down on her. So I think all these players that we're returning, basically we brought them in this year as that third year. COVID just blessed us with that to really work on their weaknesses and let them bring that to the floor this year as well as their strengths. Amber was one of the sophomores that was able to be here in July. Amber is an amazing kid. She's basically an athlete. One of the most athletic players on our team. Her ability to get to the rim and finish on both sides. She's finished left, she finished right. Right now we're just working on basically her being able to stop and pop. She's a great defender, great on-ball defender, great off-ball defender, rebounds. Amber is the person that brings us toughness. She's just hard-nosed, tough, really going to be that player that frustrates the best player on the other team. My newcomers, we have Samara Fields from Gulfport. Really excited about this kid. She's tenacious, she's an elite competitor. I think what really separates her from the rest is that she just competes. She competes on both ends of the floor. She has a goal in mind and nothing gets in the way of that goal. She's a gym rat. I just walk in the gym, she's in there shooting. Her shooting ability from behind the arc is what we were missing last year when we faced a lot of teams that played us in zones because we were really good at getting to the basket. But she's one of those pieces that we added to really be a zone buster for us. We have Jasharia Hunt, we call her Shy. Smooth, smooth, smooth. She does things effortless. Anything that we basically give her a challenge to do, she's able to do it. We're really bringing her in to be that backup point guard position so that we can move ELSIE to the wing so ELSIE will have the freedom to be able to score. So we're really excited about Jasharia. We also have Agent Madison. who's also going to be a big key as far as in the inside. She's also a third year that transferred in. She's going to bring us a lot of experience in that paint. She's very skilled around the basket, as well as she can stretch out the defense. We also have Destiny Sims. We actually call her Pocket. She's, you know, once that ball go up, we think it's going in. Right now, she's been hurt in the preseason, but we're definitely trying to get her ready to hit the floor because she's going to be a key piece to our success as well. We got Jemiah Evans, big body, strong body, great rebounder. She didn't play last year, but she was definitely a piece that we needed last year. She's going to bring us a bunch of force in the paint as well as our stretch four. She makes her longer when we want to go big. She makes her longer in the positions that she plays, and as well as Zai. Basically, Zakiri is one of those kids that we signed because of her will. Her willpower is like no other. She's came in, she's lost weight. She's taken her developmental sessions with Coach Barty very seriously. I've seen her basically grow leaps and bounds from July to now. And so she's going to be able to give us some key minutes this year as well. We also have TYTIANA Buckley. We call her Tot. So Tot is our, I want to say our baby Sadler. So she gets to kind of come in and grow and let Sadler be her mentor for what we want her to bring to the floor. What separates Tot in that position with being a slasher and a big guard, big strong guard that can really finish around the rim once she gets there, is that she can also shoot the three ball. I'm really excited about all our newcomers. We wanted to, this year going out and recruiting, it was really about making sure that we were filling in roles. And I think each and every last one of those kids, they bring something different to the table, and their unique role that they're bringing to this team is exactly what we need to make sure that we're successful. Coach Barty has actually taken our program to the next level, and I say that wholeheartedly. She's hard-nosed, she's a tough coach, but she understands developing our players. I know we kind of moved in this direction with trainers, but I don't label her as a trainer. She's a developer. She does a great job with bringing them in one-on-one, and the way that she breaks down the time to squeeze it in, where she's giving each and every last one of our kids one-on-one attention. That takes dedication, but that also take compassion to want to make sure that your program is successful. She gets them in there, she's breaking down the game as far as fundamentals, how they're finishing on the left side, how they're finishing on the right side, their footwork. She's paying attention to every little small detail that makes up to the big picture. I'm excited about having her here. I think she's gonna be a really key part of our success with the product that we're putting on the floor. So this year, we're not gonna have the state tournament as far as postseason. I think right now that our league is progressing. I think we're going in the right direction because we want to play to go to nationals. I think regionals bring us there. In the past, I have enjoyed the state tournament, but I feel like now we're putting our players in a position as well as coaches where we're really playing for something right now. We play everybody in the state, which I think we started that last year, so that went really, really well. We're taking 12 teams into the regionals, where in the past we're only taking 8. And so we're giving more opportunities for the teams in Mississippi to actually get a chance to make it to nationals. You never know, you just have those Cinderella teams that just all of a sudden get to going in the postseason. And so I'm really excited the way our league is progressing and where we're taking men and women's basketball this year as far as us moving forward as far as our postseason play. Right now, of course, Jones, they're always really good. I feel like their top 5 is probably, well, I say their first 5 is probably top 5 in the nation right now. They added in some really good pieces, as well as Kahoma always does a great job. So I think they're gonna be really solid this year. Pearl River, as well as Itawamba. I think all 4 of those teams will be really solid this year. We'll really have to be ready to play when we match up. The new arena, we're excited about that. We get to move into a new home. We think that will actually take our recruiting to the next level. I know the players, the third-year returners, we've been telling them since the day they signed that we were getting that building. And so I'm just excited that they're gonna be able to play in there this year. I really just think it's bringing up our player morale as well. And so we're really excited to get in that thing and really make sure that this season is our breakout season with having a new arena.